How to spot an addiction at the workplace. What's up with them? Your coworker seemingly overnight changed from being their usual self to someone who's always late, always unprepared, never around. Addiction can be a very subtle disease, and its symptoms are often misunderstood or seen as something else. Being able to identify the signs of addiction can help you help an employee or friend before their problems get worse. Here's 5 red flags of addiction in the workplace. A decrease in productivity. A noticeable decrease in employees' productivity or the overall quality of their work can be a sign of addiction. Also, drugs affect a person's motor function. A person who's under the effects of drugs can appear disoriented with slow, clumsy movements. On the other hand, stimulants can make a person appear hyperactive with darting eyes and nervous, quick movements. Keep in mind that high-functioning addiction can make a person's work and performance the last thing to suffer. Behavior changes. Another red flag of addiction in the workplace is behavior changes. One of the biggest signs of addiction is mood swings. They can be caused by the active effects of drugs, and they're also signs of withdrawals from drugs. For some people, this can mean coming into work late, after always being on time. For others, it can mean becoming extremely withdrawn, dishonest, or outbursts temper. Now, these signs don't always mean addiction, but it's always a good idea to ask why an employee's behavior changed. Drugs also change the way a person speaks. If someone's speech is slurred or incoherent, that's always a sign of a bigger problem. Health issues. Addiction causes severe physical damage over time. Severe weight changes, signs of poor hygiene and dental issues might be a sign of addiction. Skin problems, especially blemishes or injuries on the arms, can also be due to IV drug use. Now, these issues may be completely unrelated to drug use, but any sudden obvious decline in employees or a friend's health is worth asking about. Increased absences. According to a study conducted by the National Safety Council, an advocacy group for workplace safety, people with untreated addiction tended to miss more work than their colleagues. One thing to be especially aware of is unexplained absences, like a person being out of pocket without explanation during their shift. Why should you be aware of addiction? First, it's always a good idea to ask if a person needs help, especially if you're an employer. It's the kind of thing to do and could potentially be the thing that inspires a person to get treated for addiction. Secondly, and this is a hard thing to discuss, but there's a real safety issue with addiction in the workplace. As I mentioned earlier, addiction can cause mood swings and unpredictable behaviors, which can potentially cause serious issues. Then there's the matter of drug paraphernalia. Having needles and other items used in drug abuse can be extremely dangerous to other employees. Finally, there's the drugs themselves. There could be potential liability issues if illegal drugs are found in a workplace. Here's one last point. If you're an employer, try to be kind. I get that it's disappointing to discover an employee has addiction issues, but giving an employee time and space to address their issues before resulting to stricter measures can stop a bad problem from getting worse. If you think someone's struggling with addiction at work, the Edge Treatment Center can help. Our team can direct you to resources, help you find ways to start a conversation, and even contact your employee if they're willing to listen. Just call us up at 844-590-0403 and we'll get started. I'm Jeremy Arts, and here at The Edge, I've seen a lot of our clients re-enter the workplace and thrive while under our care. A lot of our clients find and keep work while with us. Thanks for watching our video. I'll see you next time.